Now, moving on to our next story, recentering myself on the camera and not slouching. Now, for those of you listening in, again, on our pond being those guys on the radio, this means nothing to you. But all of you watching, you kind of just saw me start slouching. This is a very comfortable chair. So, either way, moving on to our actual story, we are talking about the viewing globe. Literally, the viewing globe. According to this article here, which, by the way, all the articles will be listed in the comments or in the description box down below. The viewing globe, which is the Power Rangers online fan experience. So, this actually will be happening Labor Day weekend. This article, by the way, is by TokuDragon, which they do disclose in the article that they are working with the viewing globe, or working with all the companies that are working on this actual convention. So it is an online convention, so don't worry everyone, anyone that's a little bit nervous about kind of meeting in large crowds in small, very closed up areas. This will be online only. And interestingly enough, we have two guests that already have been announced. Before we even get to that, let's talk about Toku Nation and their involvement. So they are saying that they are proud to announce their participation in the Viewing Globe, a Power Rangers online fan experience, for this Labor Day weekend, which is September 4th through September 6th. This is a free convention, which I think is actually really nice. Even though I would like, conventions to be able to still make money during this time, it is nice to have a free convention for fans that have been inconvenienced, obviously, with, just everything going on in the world right now. So this is a free convention created by fans of Power Rangers and tokusatsu in general. And the first two guests, and the first guest I want to note, very much like Johnny Young Bosch. It's not actually Johnny Young Bosch, it's kind of funny. We're talking about Power Rangers. But very much like Johnny Young Bosch in anime in the 2000s. So what do I mean by that? Well, I'll get to that in a second. So the first guest is Jason David Frank. So again, very much like Johnny Young Bosch in anime dubs in the 2000s, legally, Jason David Frank has to be there. I believe it's something, there's something in the legalese, lawyer stuff. I don't really know too much about it, but I'm pretty sure that if he wasn't there, legally there would be a problem. Like just the fabric of time and space would just unravel. So thank goodness he's there, because and it's funny, I'm not even mocking the dude. I love the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, same Ranger, growing up. Hell, when I saw Dino Thunder for the first time, I saw he came back, I thought, oh damn. And that was actually really cool watching that as a kid, because I'm sure some of you longtime fans know, but in the off chance that you don't, I grew up with the original Power Rangers. My dad sat me down when I was 2. It was him and his girlfriend at the time. His girlfriend said, oh, the kids are liking this stuff, and her daughter was watching it, and my dad was like, okay. So he was just like, all right, because he loved Godzilla when he was younger, but I don't think he connected the two. So he just sat me down and I watched it and I fell in love with it. So of course I love Jason David Frank, but man, is he in everything. So also, by the way, they say they don't specify who specifically, but there are members of the cast of Power Rangers Beast Morphers. So I don't know why they can't specify necessarily, but it will be very interesting to see how they're going to be there, if they're going to be involved in specific panels, if they're going to be doing some like cameo type appearances. I say cameo not as in like a television show cameo, like the specific service, which if you don't know, it's a service where celebrities could actually, this is before, everything going on in the world right now, celebrities could actually charge a fee to have specific types of messages, maybe like a happy birthday, congrats on the wedding, congrats on, passing the test, whatever it is, you could actually pay them to send you that message. I'm sure Jason David Frank is on those cameos, and I'm sure he gets a lot of them, definitely. But so I'm wondering if they're actually going to be having those types of meet and greets, because WWE, funnily enough, if some of you aren't aware, WWE, the pro wrestling company, has actually, or the sports entertainment, actually did meet and greets for their recent fan event before SummerSlam, one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year. They have WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and oh no, why is it escaping me? Why are you? It's not Taboo Tuesday. No, it's not Vengeance. What is the other one? Royal Rumble. If I already said Survivor Series, it's Royal Rumble. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. Okay, so either way, they had fan meet and greets, pay X amount for 2 minutes, which might seem like a lot, but interestingly enough, when it comes to usually at these fan events, from what I've seen and from pictures that I've taken, you don't really get a lot of time to talk to these people. So 2 minutes could actually be a very long time. So in this case, I do wonder if they're going to be doing something like that. But either way, though, the article goes on to say that content creators and Power Rangers fans come together for the Viewing Globe, an online Power Rangers fan variants is Labor Day weekend. Okay, we know that already. So talks about the what's going on in the world right now is shut down the convention scene for 2020, but it will never break the spirit of the attendees. It sounds like it was written by Zordon. Due to the global pandemic, there are no Power Rangers conventions being held this year. Yes, I know. To fill that void, content creators and Power Rangers actors have come together to create the Viewing Globe, an online fan. Oh my god, I know that is an online fan experience. You've said that many times throughout this article. The event is 100% free. That's nice. Oh, and it will be streamed via YouTube starting Friday, September 4th through Sunday, September 6th. So it's nice that you can feel like as if you're a part of it. Obviously, if you're definitely not there, but still, it's nice that you can feel a part of it through that way. And by the way, it will be streamed through the Illuminati YouTube channel, so definitely check them out as well to find it. And also special thanks to some of the sponsors of the Viewing Globe. In the article itself, it says Big Bad Toy Store, Enway Games, Bluefin Brands / Team Kamen Rider, Ranger Stop / Ranger Stop and Pop, and also Power Morphicon. So I assume Power Morphicon is part of this in the sense that it would have been Power Morphicon if not for the Viewing Globe. But either way, they're talking about their partnership. Yes. And just stuff that we've already read. Okay, so I read this yesterday, and some of this has escaped me, and I'm reading it again, and I'm like, wow, I should never forget this ever again. They say the same information 5 different times throughout the article. But putting the writing of the article aside, sorry, Toku Chris. I don't want you to be mad at me, Toku Chris. But either way, this is really cool. That's the point. You can follow them at Twitter, at The Viewing Globe, Facebook.com/Viewing Globe. And I might be checking this out myself. Obviously, I'm not going to be there in any sense of the word, but both physically and also digitally. But I will definitely be checking it out if I can. And tell me what you think about this down below. Are you happy with this? It's a free event, so in that sense, I'm happy with this. But are you happy with this? Are you happy with going to a convention like this? And just tell me if you think this is a good concession with everything going on right now, and if you'll be attending. So please, all that stuff in the comment section down below.